No! I mean, we just lose the coup, right?
Last words.
We're against overwhelming hunger. I doubt we need a purify. And I'm learning now how Nausicaa Sergeant works. You have to have lost a round for it to work. It's how, I guess you can justify how many points it plays for. So it damages by 3 and then we get a 1 power locked copy. And that's where like the slave infantry can come in, right? Now of course my Ramon's not playable now, but like this round's just looking very easy for us. I can use the Rune Mage for sure too. I guess we take the Nilfgaard one because a lock is good. Slave infantry is solid too. Damage 2 enemy units by the number of statuses on. This is 5 stats. This is 6. Yeah, they're actually going for it still. Might be interested in passing her. Interestingly, the Igni's also lined up for us. I'd imagine Igni can get better though, particularly because this is a Death Wish card. I also just think passing is pretty bad here though.
Not your lucky day.
I haven't tried this deck yet, but I'll get it done afterwards.
A pleasure to be.
Yeah, 16 Igni, you can't complain. It would have been rude not to take it, right? But it could have got better, that's the thing. We don't have Triss.
History shall remember the art.
Oh, they're actually ahead, damn. Fair. We could take Brothans for an emissary. Oh, or not, because we don't play emissary, guys. Oops. This is still a carryover play though, right? Getting a giant toad and then we just copy a Deathwish card later. Yeah, exactly for the. Why you cute hair? I'm bald. I like to stay here to see your hair, my friend. Hey, Brazil's in the chat, Ming Lee. You like my hair? Aw, thanks, bruh. Cheers, lad. Appreciate you. Fresh cut? It's actually not that fresh. Glad you like it. I don't like you're like that now. Huh? What did you just say? You liked it before when I was bald?
What is truth if not an illusion?
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
Is that what you're telling me? You liked it when I was bald? You liked before I cut? Okay, thanks. Means the world, mate.
No worries. I'll remain unseen. Yes.
Oh, snap. Hey, Kama. Especially about eyebrows. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, so Marvel Snap coming out on 18th of October. I'm very excited by that news. Been kind of stressing a little bit about, like, when the game's actually going to come out, right? So... kind of mugging me off, guys. I don't know if you noticed. £10 is quite a lot of points. RP's not enough on its own. I can share the stack after this game. Oh lord. Ouch. That was expensive. Guys, did Redrame qualify? Because I said he didn't, but was the against Puzzle did he qualify? Oh, he did make it. I've seen on Twitter. Nice. The bracket was saying Puzzle Express beat him, but I guess that was just bugging out. This is pretty tempting to keep, actually. Just because I have 2 giant toads in the graveyard, right? And we can just copy a Deathwish card. Have I tried Afan Cultists? No. I have not played any Cultists this season. So the question is, do we lock the consume? Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have kicked it. But like, I have toads in my graveyard, right? So I want Deathwish card. Deathwish card's like +4. I mean, obviously it's better than this. I guess I should have just kept the hand. I had like the best hand, right? Should have just kept it. Definitely looking like a loss. I didn't like this Igni. I think I baited myself into Igni in round 1. But you didn't have any way to get Death Wish cards. Lol. Hmm? No ways at all.
My duty? To stick my
Oh no, I have to put it on the back row. So it wasn't even that good in the end. Scheiße.
It's Batiste. Go ahead, feel it.
Just want a base copy. It's almost good. It's not looking hot for us, is it? That's for sure. Okay.
Used to be I hunted game. Men bring more coin.
May. What am I doing? The positioning. Oh, chat. Okay, okay. Never again am I making this mistake. Forgive me. For I have sinned. It's actually a really big deal, right? Woo! And we still won. Thank God. This deck seems insane. On the collecting tree. Then you hit a point where you reach pool 1. Now, pool 1 is basically like, let's say, I don't know how many cards, but let's say it's like 60 cards, 50 cards. Where you can only get those cards then, but you get them in a random order. So you get like a mystery card, but it's going to be a pool 1 card. It's going to be one of these 50 cards. When you then get all of those 50 cards, you move on to pool 2. Which is like only like 20 cards or so, but at that point you're probably getting like a card every other day or so, or like 1 card a day maybe. And then you get to pull 3 and it's like you're getting maybe like a card every other day for a bit, but then at the point I'm at it's like 1 or 2 cards a week, and it's so slow, man. It feels horrible. Can I sum up what I did at the palace? I mean, if you're interested, I could put up a vlog out of it, because I did stream it. But I basically went to Palace. It was impossible to stream from the Palace because there was too many people there. But I think I might go into London on the Monday morning of the Queen's funeral. But I'll just get there super, 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 super early. I'm talking like 5 AM. Could be a vibe. I can't resist the temptation.
Time to get our head.
Oh, imagine we got like Stefan. I think Snap is a really good mobile game You can play a few times a week, but not a full-time CCG collection since it's not allowed to produce specialized content. I mean, unless you've got a full collection, which I will by the time the game comes out, right? I just loaded up another £100 onto it. But also, like, for the start of the game, I'm just going to be making content based on, like, the first collection levels, right? Like, I'm going to be posting, like, decks based on all the cards you get after, like, the first 30 levels, which is basically, like, you get a reveal deck, you get, like, a Spectrum deck, right? Just, like, a mid-rangey deck with, like, Hulk. I definitely don't want to pass. No, I'm at 8. Of course I don't. It feels bad I don't have another soldier to whack down, you know?
I divined this move from a sparrow's notes.
I got to collection 300 plus and got kind of bored. Nice one. Any card ability which is too similar to Gwent or vice versa in Snap? Ooh, good question. An ability. Yeah, Yondu. Yondu is a card in Marvel Snap which is 1 energy, which is basically like 1 mana, 2 stats, and it mills the top card of your opponent's deck. It's like a Kingslayer. There you go. Also, Shang-Chi in Marvel Snap is like a mix between Geralt Igni and Geralt of Rivia, because it is 4 energy, I think 3 stats, but it destroys a 9 cost card or and above in your opponent's opposite row. But it actually does it on multiple. So if they've got 2 9 costs or like a 9 and a 10, it's going to kill them both, kind of like an Igni. But like it's very similar to like vanilla Geralt, right? Because it's like it's literally 9 plus, which is the exact same.
Catch him! He's worth 20 florins!
Korg shuffles. Yeah, Korg's actually just 1 rock, right? But Korg is a 1 energy card. It doesn't put it on top. It puts it just somewhere in the deck. And then there's another card, I can't remember its name, which does 2. Card would probably be better if it actually worked more like Cynthia, though, right? If it rather than shuffling 2 rocks, it just shuffled 1 and put it on top. I think that card would actually be a lot better.
Used to be I hunted game. Men bring more coin.
Nice. I figured this is what you're supposed to use the unlock for. I was a bit curious why that's a purifier, but yeah, we can use it on the Fire Scorpion. Yeah, Snap is definitely the most similar game I've ever played to Gwent, without a shadow of a doubt. I think mana-based system CCGs can never be as fun as Gwent. Yeah, I'm also not a big fan of mana systems. But you also, like, you have to remember, like, a lot of the fun with Marvel Snap comes from, like, it's a 12 card deck, right? So it's not like Runeterra where you've got like 40 card decks and you're praying you draw the right mana. Like, your decks are very, very consistent. The variance comes in the form of the random locations, right? CCG is a competitive card game. Wolverine is like a skirmisher. Ruin, yeah, Wolverine is kind of like a skirmisher. Basically, if you discard it, it summons itself. I'm not sure I'm supposed to be mulliganing Renfrey's gang, but I figure like Vigo into gang is super nice. What is mana? Mana is like you start round 1 with 1 mana, and then you can play a 1 mana card, and then on round 2 you have 2 mana. On round 3 you have 3 mana, round 4 you have 4, on round 5 you have 5, and then on round 6 you have 6 mana. And yeah, that's like the resource that makes you spend cards, that lets you spend, that plays cards. So like each card has, rather than a provision cost and a stat line, it has a mana cost and a stat line, right? Yeah, collectible card game. Did I say competitive? Yeah, oops. Tries what I know now. Yes, this is what the Purify would have been good for. I suppose we look for the Vigo.
Push on! No mercy!
Stars contend who shall be victorious today.
So you can play as many cards in one turn as long as you have mana to spend. Yes. Yes. So, for example, like one of the best decks in the game about a month or two ago would not play any cards until turn 6, and it will play like 6 one-cost cards. Roughly. And that's kind of the idea of that deck. It's nowhere near as good as it used to be. You have the fun of finding new cards and building possibly subpar decks that work with them, but pull free in a competitive situation becomes bad when people find the good cards early and just crush you. Yeah. I think like the early game is actually way more fun. Whereas like right now, the part I'm at, I think is the least fun part of the game. I think when you've got a full collection, it won't be feeling so bad. But right now, it just feels like sometimes it can feel a little bit hopeless, right? If you're playing someone that's got... Because basically, for example, one of the best decks in the game is a deck called Mr. Negative, right? And there's a few key cards you need for a Mr. Negative deck that are in pool 3. Like Iron Man is a key card in Mr. Negative decks, but you get Iron Man right at the start of the game, right? So that's fine. Of course, you need Mr. Negative itself, but then there's a card you need called not Damien, or a chat. Card you need called Psylocke, which I don't have, right? I've never got this card, and it might take me like another 3 months to get this card. Like pool 3 is just way too big, and you're just hoping that you get a card because it's random still. So I think when you hit pool 3, like they need to add some kind of like crafting type system. I really want to get Sunspot to play Infinite. Well, the good news is Sunspot is guaranteed because it's a pool 2 card. So if you play like long enough, you will get it. Like it won't take that long, right? No, there's no crafting at all. I feel like they have to add something to pool 3 because I do think the experience is pretty unenjoyable when you hit pool 3 when it comes to like, but also they kind of want it to be, right? Because then you're going to start spending money on it to accelerate your progress, which is exactly what I've done. Admittedly, for me, it's more of like a business decision because like I want to be able to like play interesting, fun decks which people want to try out, you know? I mean, the hand's solid. Triss, though. I'm ready for this gang. It's a pretty good hand, isn't it? Yeah, another example is there's like a movement deck, and there's 2 cards in pool 3 that are movement cards. Movement was basically the deck which I enjoyed the most, but it's still... This isn't a soldier, guys. Now you know. You're welcome. We'll still win. That's how many stats we have. Guys, in case you didn't know, Slave Driver is not a soldier. Uh-oh. And now they're gonna flip in... That's fine, I can just broth. That's right.
My loyalty is to Imperial coin, not to the face to pick.
Everyone has their secrets. Everyone.
Yeah, new stuff on school. I like a lot of the changes to Nilfgaard. Maybe I could have taken the lock on old Vigo here, right? Oh, so close. so they don't play Igni too. Next update, no comment. Might coup into my Igni? True. Or coup my Triss. I'm kind of snooking myself a bit, innit? This play made no sense.
Yeah, it's Batiste. Go ahead, feel it.
Guys, I'm not even scared about coup, bruv. Mate, they can't Igni me, guys. They can't Igni me, guys. Are you mad? I'm not even scared. Oh, they're trying to tempt me in.
How can I help?
They're trying to tempt me in, chat. I'm not going to fall for it. I'm going to discard my Igni. But then they get a Triss. Boost 5 wouldn't have worked though, right? 'Cause I had a 1 power card. No! And we just lose to coup, right?
Last words.
Oh, Lord Jesus. You're too kind. Yeah, he needs this match on his contract, right?
Oh, goody. I was getting bored.
Thank you, mate. Means a lot. By the way, we're undefeated with this deck. Nickers can go. These guys can go, I guess. Who was supposed to be fighting? Was it Eubank Jr. versus Connor Ben? Was that supposed to be tonight?
Defeat them with hunger, crush them with thirst.
Shields Marshall. Not gonna lie, mate. I have no idea who those are. Speaking of boxing, guys, one of my best friends from the real lives wants is that Sausage Roll Girls Twitch account? All right. Women's boxing? Oh, nice. What was I saying? Kind of awkward what we play here. We could play Slave Hunter and just not get the card on our side, but I guess we could take the Vigo. We could also just roll the Rodders, but it's bad, especially with Nickers in deck.
The senses can be fooled easily.
Thank you. Oh, come on.
Really good. My friend wants to start like a UFC/boxing Twitch podcast type channel, and is trying to find like a name for it. You guys got any big brain ideas?
birds.
What gamers who are boxing? Huh? That's the suggestion, Lou? Brain damage. That's kind of funny. The 1-2. Ooh. Who does he want on the podcast? Oh. I mean, just like randomers, I guess. Like, I'll probably go on it a bit. Some of his friends. I don't know. I'm not sure. They used the leader charge too. Mate, Igni is smurfing at open decks anyway. Igni has been smurfing for me too. Love it. Was it like super easy pile? Was there like any decks other people brought that you were impressed by? Do you think there's anything you would change about your lineup? It's the same decks for tomorrow, right? So like nothing can even change. I was saying like I feel like this early qualifiers is probably going to be benefiting you because you just can make the banger decks quickly. Whereas like if it's like a week later, right, then more people will just like net deck people from ladder and stuff. So you can put a mage on top.
Her grace will not be pleased.
I guess Brothans is the priority. Kind of feels bad to play gang and then especially if I'm just gonna pass, right? But yeah, I looked at your lineup and I was like instantly, yeah, it does look pretty good. I want to try this ST deck. So, yo, Rashid. I figure we pass. Please don't do it, Knickers. Yo, Rashid, when are we playing? Borderlands? Also, Rashid, when are we playing Minecraft, mate? Guys, the King of England. That is an aggressive look towards his aide to move this out of the way. Did he just say fuck? You. I can't believe you've done this. Okay, we could hit Knickers, so maybe we just don't risk it. Raft before? No, where's that? Never.
There's order. Then out be.
Stars contend who shall be
Bloop.
glorious today.
Get absolutely purified. So, guys,
A taste of
if you haven't heard the news, Marvel Snap is coming out in a month, 18th of October, and if you pre-register, then if you pre-register, you can get a free variant of Hulk or Iron Man. We could Brothans this. It seems kind of bad. Mate, and it's not even, yeah, I'm not getting paid to tell you this. I just want my viewers to obviously, like, be interested in the game that I'm going to be streaming. Use code SNAPPYMAN. SNAPPYMAN. Yeah, I'm not sponsored by them. it's obviously just massively in my interest to get people interested. It's a banger of a game. It's the most similar game I've ever played to Gwent. But it's also like, it's nervous times for me on a personal level because it's my first time putting myself out there, moving to a new game, right? I guess we do this. So yeah, Hulk I think is for iOS. No, that's the other way around. Yeah, Iron Man's for iOS. So yeah, basically within Snap, there's like loads of different art variants for each card. So if you're an iOS player and you pre-register, you're going to get this Iron Man variant, which is super sexy. And then for Android, you get this Hulk variant.
Superb specimen, truly.
Which I think you can only get through like the pre-release. Did a kid draw these arts? No, they're by like famous artists, right? The Iron Man one's by Dan Hitt. Let's find him on Twitter. $50K followers, bruv. So he's also done like a bunch of other variants that he tweeted out. That's Lockjaw, Wave. That's his Killmonger. Pretty cool, right? So he's art director of Team Titans Go, bruv. Which I have no idea what that is, but big up. And then the other guy, Max Greke. This guy has 100,000 followers, guys. For his art. Holy smokes, that's a lot of followers. So like, this is what I'm saying, like this game has got some serious flipping money in. I thought about doing it, but I figure it's just better letting it die. Cracky. I figured it's just better letting it die. As evidence. Maybe. Team Titans Go is a cartoon. Oh, nice. But yeah, like they spent serious money on this game, right? Like on the artists and stuff. Yeah. That is pretty scary. Let's try and get rid of it with old Ren Fry.
Yeah, it's Batiste. Go ahead, feel it.
Oops. I mean, we could draw the lock. Like, honestly, I think it's worth it, right? I can roll. It's fine. It's fine. They're gonna poison to kill our thing, right? Yeah, now I can roll Ramon for Roderick. For Roderick for Ramon, rather. Could I have ignited this as well? No, not yet. Ah, doggy indeed.
A superb specimen. True.
Yo, Wolves Eternal, thanks for following. What's up? Welcome.
Feeling a bit peckish. Let's get this
Oh, they
over
did.
with.
They did kill something, right? So yeah, Marvel Snap coming out October 18th. I'm gassed. I was getting nervous, man. Obviously, like when the game got announced many months ago, I was like, I'm going all in. I'm going for it, and then I kind of started to regret that because it's been taking so long for it to come out. But the fact that it's actually finally coming out is a big relief for me. I'm still nervous though, man, because it's like me flying the nest, right? It's like me leaving Gwent, basically. Moving on, trying to make this like streaming thing like more than just like a couple of months, like a couple of years, and like an actually a full-time career, right? It's just scary times. It's exciting though, man. It is exciting. Hopefully I can still play Gwent. Oh my god, it's Han Solo. Why is it not your bag, Exoskeleton? What is it about you don't like out of interest? Yeah, Marvel Snap games last like 3 minutes. It's Akinfenwa. Oh yeah, speaking of Akinfenwa, I'm gonna be bashing FIFA, guys. It's out in like 2 weeks. I'm gonna be bashing it. Inform Akinfenwa. We need round control. Maybe we just have to lock this. This feel pretty bad though.
Axe or mace, sir?
Catch him! He's worth 20 florins!
We're ready for the furry game? Oh yeah, isn't Rashid's birthday soon? Oh shit, sorry. He hasn't actually told me when it is. I could roll the Purifier. Scotland was great. It's on the 11th. As in tomorrow? He's not doing a very good job of communicating. Maybe we just win the long round though, right? Like, with a bunch of locks. They get a lot of points to do it here. We're not in pro rank? Nah, we will be soon though. Mainly because I was playing Mill and stuff like that, right? Oh, speaking of Mill, I should probably post my YouTube video.
Not all dragons crave gold, but I do.
Mr. Fishy Time, thanks for the support, bro. 7 months. Much appreciated, mate. That'd be good. Snap views popping off 10 of 10 with the snap video I posted. Yikes! Okay, now we take the long round. We have 1 lock, 2 lock, 3 lock, 4 lock, 5 lock if we really want it. Will you be supporting degenerate decks like T-Bot and Mill in Snap 2? Yep. You can be sure of that. Degenerate decks so you get the clicks. Yep. Kind of true.
Now you see. Now you.
Oops, that wasn't enough points. Guess it's this. Bit of a stink. I should have maybe just played Rune Mage. I don't know. Is Golden Echo package better? No. Erendite's OP. Excuse me. This is fine. Like, obviously, I'd like to find Broth and Zigny. I could mulligan Renfri's gang, I guess, and try and Vigo into it. Best proactive option is probably NR, I guess. Doesn't seem like the best of locks.
What is truth if not an illusion? A pleasure to meet.
That's pretty epic.
We shall never surrender. Fear us. It's good. Fight for the Emperor and you might be free.
Locks for days, man.
To work!
I've got more locks where that came from. I heard you like locks. Can I interest you in a lock?
All these signs can mean but one.
Oh! Guys, it was just a visual glitch. Karma for using locks. Oh, you've done me there, Liquid. Liquid Lou, you've absolutely mugged me off there, mate. Congratulations.
Out of the way, Babel!
It doesn't work on the back row, right? I was actually going to go for the back row. Should have waited. Liquid Lou, salt. Bruv, shut your mouth. How about that? Hey, Liquid Lou. How about, here's an idea. You suck my balls, dude. Think about that. How's that taste? Do they taste salty to you? Sorry, Liquid, I'll take it all back. I checked Liquid Lou's history and he's actually typed in the chat 100 times. So I actually like him now. 100 messages is a lot of support.